What is the divine to you?
Oh, wow, that's a big one. So first of all, it's far, far beyond human comprehension. That's the first thing. So for me personally, it's been an evolutionary process, I guess, or a walk. And so what it means to me now, it's a couple things. I was born with a very deep spiritual connection to nature. And so when I go out in nature, and it took me a long time to figure it out that other people didn't experience this. If you slow down in nature and you let your mind slow down, you will become aware that there is a presence behind the three-dimensional world that is of this nature. And if you pay attention, it will always let you know that it knows you are there. So it will start to interact with you. And so the way it interacts with me is usually with unusual interactions with animals. I have a couple totems, like the Canadian goose totem, and like I have a bear totem. But in any case, one is my connection with nature. I was born with that. The other one, which has been an evolutionary process, is how I feel energy in my body. It's kind of a mild feeling of electricity, I would call it.
Yeah.
And that it's kind of grown and deepened to where I can feel it in my body everywhere just by focusing on it. And it's not as much as a tingling feeling, but it's more of a steady glow. That's kind of my experience of it. And then when I do my individual sessions with people or any of my courses that I create, I feel that sensation during those experiences. And so in my healing sessions, I can actually focus on it and kind of radiate it out, if that makes sense. And sometimes it will just be through my voice or through my presence. But it's not just me. There's always an interactive or synergistic component to it. So if I click with a client or a student, then it kind of magnifies. It's not just me. I'm just part of the whatever's going on.
Yeah, this beautiful mystery.
So one thing I've noticed when you talk about spiritual awakenings with people, so usually, for some people who have profound spiritual awakenings, it's kind of an event that happens to them that they'll never forget.
Yeah.
And it changes their life. But also if you ask anyone, almost anyone, and if you ask them, have you ever felt or experienced something that's larger than you? And I say, well, what do you mean? Well, like, I don't know, like a breathtaking sunset or, a really great interaction with someone, that kind of lights you up. And most people will say yes. And then that is a spiritual awakening. I mean, that is your doorway right there. And so I think most people have that foundational experience and that connection. They just don't recognize it.